And good evening everyone who is watching the stream VOD. Oops. No, we're still good. I forgot to restart my PC before the stream. So, a short lazy stream. Apologies for taking so long to start. This is very loud, so I made it a little bit quieter for me, but not maybe that quiet for you. Yeah, if I'm going to lag like this, it's gonna be hard. But I forgot to restart the PC before the stream. That mitigates the issues that I've been having related to refusing to reinstall Windows. The Windows on my main rig needs reinstallation. Okay, maybe at some point it stops doing these serious lags. So first we gotta get warm, and then we're going to continue our adventures. Here, not going to be much, not going to be something amazing. We're just going to loot the military peninsula a little bit, kill some zombies, I don't know, something like that. Just don't get the stick wets, wet. The sticks wet, come on. It's hard. So it's gonna be a very short stream because I don't really get a lot of time to stream on weekends, rarely these days, and I ended up, as you can see, pretty late, but we have a little bit of time. I didn't switch all the settings of stream settings, like stream description and whatnot, to GeoGuessr. I was too lazy to do that, so I guess that's gonna be just a little bit of DZ, but the time we have, it's not much different from a little bit of GeoGuessr time. So if you understand what I'm talking about. In DZ you barely can do anything in like an hour or so, and GeoGuessr you can actually have a solid one classic, not the modern but classic game. And maybe if we're talking about the GeoGuessr multiplayer, a ton of multiplayer games in 1 hour. Matches, games, all them. I'm going to keep using this gun because why not? Till it breaks, or till I need an inventory space, and then I'll ditch it without thinking twice about it. So I have this second magazine for my DMR, but do I really need it? Am I going to snipe people? That many people making that many shots? And technically, I don't even need that many Winchester rounds, just whatever I have in the gun, plus one stack. So this I can ditch, this I can ditch. Time to drink a little bit. Then maybe think about getting some food. But we are here in the military peninsula to do a run, to do pretty much a loot run, and looking specifically for explosives. We still have a couple bases to raid, and we need explosives, though we've been thinking, I and gonna get you. Want to say Joe Guesser? I am gonna get you. We've been thinking about only using crossbows for raiding. Sticks in the fire. It's not going to be enough. Got to get a little bit more. I have this. I don't know why. It'd be kinda really funny if this thing breaks my vest because of a zombie attack or something. Things like these gas containers, they can explode because of the closest they would be in getting damaged by zombies. But this, I'm not sure. Hey, Busy Brown, good evening, welcome. Sorry I missed you in my YouTube chat. I tried to read both chats, but since I'm a Twitch streamer, I've been streaming simulcasting for around 2 years already, but I still cannot just get used to reading YouTube chat as well. Welcome, GBZ Brown. So, good stuff on Sakhal. Good stuff on Sakhal. The military peninsula. No, it's okay, GBZ Brown. It's okay. Whatever, whenever you do whatever you watch, whatever you want. You watch where it's more convenient for you. I totally understand. So it's my responsibility as a streamer to catch all the messages in as many chats as I, as a streamer, might have. So yeah. So the military peninsula. I actually have a map. I only try to use proper in-game maps. So, the military peninsula. So, it's called Burukan. It starts here and pretty much from here goes all the way here. But there is Shantar Island. The island itself is empty. But there is a shipwreck here. And the shipwreck spawns some good guns, kinda already spawns already can spawn something interesting, even though it's not the top, but it spawns container keys, and with container keys you can find the good stuff pretty much anywhere where you would see military oh crap, I forgot about the fire. Give me a second. I'll continue, just a sec. So, military containers can give you the best stuff, M4s and DMRs, I think, and but some low tier stuff too. So, the shipwreck itself spawns things like FN Falls and whatnot. Okay, let's go back to the map. So, but the ship, it kind of spawns the western weapons. The shipwreck here, this one. So, yeah, they added the keys because the containers were a little bit too easily accessible. They added the keys. Now you need yellow or blue keys. So, two types of containers. One with a yellow lock, another one with a blue lock. And so actually you need yellow or blue keys. So, but this base here, people consider it like the best source of loot, but it's very hard to get into. So here you have an underground bunker. It's small, but in order to actually get any loot out of it, you would have to start a generator in this building. And for that generator you would need not only gasoline, which is hard to get by the way on Burukan, but you'd need a glow plug. And glow plugs, they do not spawn on Sakhal. The only way to find a glow plug is to find a dead scientist a body of a dead scientist somewhere around this volcano. The problem is that they added a ton of possible spawns of the body of the dead scientist, and it's now I was able, before they added a ton of these spawns, I was able to find the scientist's body. Since then, since they changed it, I just couldn't, because there are some spawns here, there are some spawns here, but there are some spawns here, and there are some spawns here. So you'd need a glow plug, and by the way, probably a lot of gasoline, because if you play alone, the deal is to keep the generator running, because that's what keeps the doors to the rooms with loot open. Yeah, this dead scientist, there's only one, always only one on the server. So I don't know, maybe sometimes it wouldn't even spawn, I'm not sure. But the scientist has a briefcase with some loot, and one of the things in the briefcase, it's a specific Sakhal item, briefcase, would be the glow plug. And by the way, the briefcase is locked, but it's very easy to find the briefcase key. The briefcase key spawns here, that's like a small scientific outpost, and it spawns here, that's like scientific / military camp. On official, yeah, but I'm actually not sure if you can do that. Maybe the devs kinda thought about it, because that would be like a little bit too easy, right? So maybe they made it so that you cannot bring a glow plug on official. But if you're not playing on official, if it's just a server, so if it's just a community server with mods or without, yeah, it would be pretty hard to find the glow plug. I mean, if you have a team, maybe with a team, but since they had changed it, I just couldn't find that scientist a single time. The problem is that the dead scientist, it's like he wears a white sorta kinda onesie of sorts, like protective white suit, and from afar, from distance, it looks like just pretty much another rock covered in snow. So maybe it's possible to bring a glow plug from another server, but I've never tried it myself. I never tried really even to move characters between official and between official Sakhal and any other official servers. Thank you, J Brown. Thank you. And have a good one. Thanks for jumping in and watching and asking. Yeah. So, and I'm going to spend some time here just looting pretty much every corner, but I'm not going to be really hiding. I have nothing to lose. Well, I mean, this character is, of course, has already survived a lot, and he has top loot. Oh, zombies. Pretty much late. Pretty much walking synchronously. Yeah, that's what I've been looking for. Maybe use this opportunity to rehydrate. So again, this stream is not going to be a long one, unfortunately. Usually on weekends I don't really get a lot of time to stream during weekends, but it's not always like that, but quite often it is like that. Depends on how busy I am, and actually today I've been busy and I'm going to be busy after the stream. Have to... Did I actually collate it? Okay, let's do it again. I hope after the stream I hope to like be still awake enough to work on fixing my bathroom fan. Actually, there has been a stream long time ago where I took just a standard bathroom exhaust fan and made it radio controlled using only, sorry, hiccups, off-the-shelf parts from AliExpress. Minimum of soldering and mostly just connecting wires together. So that fan kinda lasted for not that long, unfortunately. The AliExpress stuff, the fan, it's like from Electrolux, and it's like a reputable company, I suppose, trademark. So, but the stuff from AliExpress still works, all these radio buttons and transceivers, receivers and transceivers, but the fan itself, yeah, I don't know how to fix the fans themselves when they start rattling like insane. So maybe I first install a new one, of course upgrading it like the previous one, and maybe I'll work a little bit, well, figure out how the fan itself works on the one that's rattling already, and the one I'm going to decommission one way or another. Down there. Anything interesting? So mechanics, it's not really my thing. But yeah. This, oh yeah. That's somebody. Signs of people. It's cold, but somebody has been here. Left some loot behind by the look of it. Let's see that. Let's see. Let's try to be like cautious here in case they left not just loot and cold fireplaces, but for example a mine. Ah, the Neron place is over there. Well, I mean, no, is it called Neron? I don't know, but the small port place has 3 ports, and I still don't know how really to call them. Yes, that one's Neron, but don't quote me on that. Cannot quite remember everything. That's another port. So we found a cold fireplace. People go here, of course, even on completely empty and popular servers. People go here. I haven't properly been playing DayZ lately, so I don't really get a lot of chances to like participate in some insane PvP, but of the few kills that I've had so far on Sakhal, one happened on a low pop server here, around here. I mean, on this peninsula, on the military peninsula. I need, by the way, a weapon cleaning kit. That would be nice. And maybe Uber Eats. It's not as good as it used to be. You only can cook fat. Well, I mean, you can cook anything, but you only can eat fat. But that's definitely better than nothing. Following this side of the peninsula, because I know there is a nice village ahead. That's what we are looking for. That's exactly what we are looking for. We are here for this type of grenades, and they can be, as you could see, pretty much anywhere. This one spawned at a random crate next to a random concrete bunker, hostile concrete bunker. So I'll forever remember the village of Neran. Actually, let me check if it's really Neran. Military Peninsula. Doesn't have a name here. Ah no, Neran, it's this one. Huh. That's not even like a settlement. The entrance. So this village I'll forever remember because of the that's where I for the first time without any intention to do so drank a whole canteen of gasoline without any intention actually to drink gasoline. Here we go, Uber Eats. Okay, we have some room. We can make more room. We will make more room. So as you can see, with these grenades, I got to be checking pretty much everything. Here, okay. Sure you don't want to come in. That was a very fast jam. Why are you running away? I missed it. I couldn't tell. Was moving pretty fast. It's possible that I accidentally teleported it straight to hell. With these guns, it happens. No climbing, too heavy. Oh, look at you. Alive and kicking. Barking at the water. Okay. That was for nothing. Made a couple very loud shots. Oops. Forgot my gun over there. Can I please get it back? Okay. Just 2 random loud shots. I'm not going to attract a lot of attention. It's not a firefight. But we got start moving. Even if the server's low pop, who knows? Oh yeah, this knife is damaged. Let's use this hacksaw. Sawing this dog in half kinda happens a little bit quieter. And there's another one here. Here we have something to cook and enjoy. So we wasted 2 rounds on that doggy. So let's go and pick this one up too. And I think another one. Oh. I killed the first one. And it happened just as I said. I teleported him straight to hell. So that M4 shot actually was good. Okay. Move things around a bit. And then like put it on this one. Yeah, I can. That's almost invisible there. Well, yeah. So do I have room for enough? Well, I mean, I can make room, of course. Look at all this here. I didn't trust myself after I shot at the doggy using an M4 and I didn't see the result. So that's why I switched to the sniper rifle. But that worked actually perfectly well. So it's ruined. That's what I expected. Okay, I'm not going to mind more doggy meat, doggy fat. So there is like some sort of mechanic that doesn't let them stay on the very edge. Okay. Are you coming? There's only one left. I know. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's a whole new pack. How didn't you catch that bullet? You? Okay. Maybe the fact that I killed them all made them actually reappear that fast. Yeah. They're not really the most calorie dense. They don't really have the most calorie dense fat, and they don't have a lot of it by judging by how your character would just I don't know, consume it. Okay. More. So I called an Uber Eats and we got Uber Eats. Then I can get even more if I find the bodies. I think I killed a little bit more. Here's one. Invisible almost. So, and I can get even more. For example, from that one. The knife's still good. We got kinda a pile of doggy heads, I think. leaving all them here. I think the game's a little bit off now. So I think what's happening, I make them respawn by killing them. I'm next to their spawn point or something. So I just gotta maybe move away a little bit. And maybe don't kill them all. Ah. Ow. Oops, that's not the gun I wanted to use. Okay. A little bit of panic. No. Oh crap, I have a problem. Probably the hand slot is glitched. Okay. And maybe this resets all the doggy issues. I think I got a glitched hand slot. Completely glitched out. Yeah. Yeah. When I logged out, my hands were empty, but now I'm in, and the hands still had that gun. Okay, now let's try to leave the area before we attract more doggies, because I think I have more than ever I've ever had pieces of doggy fat. Consuming that is going to take time. So, but we are close to another village. This village I once, not that long ago, drank gasoline at. I've never even, I hadn't known for a long time. I discovered it relatively recently, after like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months, more than 6 months of playing Sakhal. Checking what's damaged. They beat me in the backpack. and in the heap pack. Okay. So I need a short break, a really short one. I'm not sure if it warrants even logging out. Let's get to the village and at least I'll find a place to lock myself in case another pack of doggies comes. I think there is like a building where I can at least shut the door behind me. Or go to the second floor or what's left of the attic. As this place has wandering zombies. Which is like usually make that idea of logging out not the best one. Here. Yeah. Spawn boots here. Grenade, and you cannot reach it, but you can see it. That's so freaking nice. A baby AK in the ice. Frozen into the ice. It's like really cool. Okay, give me a And I'm back. Thank you for waiting for me. So zombies. Let's get to some cooking. Do we have in here an SKS? Okay. Night vision. Some small /VSS rounds. Just drop this. Empty our inventory here. Place this in the fireplace. 9 pieces of fat. Now we're going to need some sticks. The knife's gone. Unfortunate. So that's the only knife we have left then. Not only blade, I can kill zombies with the shovel still. Second one. So unfortunately this is unavoidable. That's survival. The gods of DayZ gave me the Uber Eats I actually requested. So I'm not going to ignore it. Some bark. Some bark. Here we go. We are ready to start cooking. Seriously. I have a can of food in my pack, but that's gonna, well, I mean, it's in my inventory, nothing gonna last for long. But in theory, should be first eating things like meats and vegetables and fruit, and then only canned things. Simply because of how it expires. Things like cooked or uncooked meats expire, of course, way faster than canned food. Canned food does not expire in DayZ, I think. Fire. More fire. Now we are cooking. Zombies are coming. Done. One goes here. done yet. Not that I'm risking anything, risking to lose another piece of this fat. I have too much simply. But on the other side, I have inventory space, so why not? Going to be surviving for a little bit only on the wolf's fat. Interesting. I can see my name on Twitch not being capitalized properly. And my... oh no, now it's capitalized properly. I had to just refresh my Twitch page. Okay. Quietly got ready. Be consumed. One's ready to be consumed. That's how we are going to do it. Pretty much a conveyor of cooking and immediately eating it. This one's ready. Yep, that's what I counted on. This one gonna be, yep. Mild temperature. So, of course, my character, that's how it works in DayZ, digests things way slower than ingests them, so and this one ready. So in theory I might be wasting some of the calories because of not waiting for the previous piece to get fully digested or ingesting the next piece. But I believe these pieces, they are not really in fact that big, despite taking up 4 cells in your inventory, so you kinda can have a lot of them and they don't really have that many calories in them. Some, sure, but not a lot. Where's that zombie? A runner. that ran away. Oh. Too late. And the gun got jammed. Let's take the rest of the fat. Because we are done here. We haven't looted the place, so let's loot it. Once it spawns civilian zombies, they can have civilian things. Just not going. Well, still the same stuff. It's possible to... Oh, yes. That's what we are looking for. That's the reason we're here. And we found like 2 already. And I only can welcome that massively. Red one. It's just red smoke. Okay. That barn, the ruined barn, I'm not sure what it spawns. If it spawns anything. I still don't know if it's supposed to spawn things. This is just the rod. The rod we don't need. Hello, zombie. Hello, 2 zombies. More food. Nice backpack, but unfortunately empty. So there is an domed antenna on the hill. Antenna hidden in a dome. Yeah, we actually can keep eating. We should stop eating when we see our energy arrows or chevrons going up and down, up and down, up and down. That would mean the absolute maximum of energy stored in the character, attained by the character. Okay. Okay. I can see some things here. Sure. That I'm taking. Oh. A normal mine and a badly damaged grenade. Lots of explosives for one truck. There's like actually a lot of loot for just one truck here. And the knife, that's pristine. Of course, I'm taking it because I feel myself very uncomfortable when I have only one blade left. Only one. And from here we are going to down there. Actually, an amazing place in terms of loot. Gotta keep eating. As you can see, 2 packs of doggies. That's not really a lot of fat. Okay, so this place here. No zombies visible. No, there are zombies. They are loading in, spawning in. There's a military bot over there that actually can have very good loot. So what do we have on this gun? 2 rounds. And suppressor is badly damaged. So I guess I'm going to stop using it till I find the weapon cleaning kit. I'm just gonna be going around with a knife. Rounds. Well, I mean, I use them. Let's take that. Let's take it. Container hiding in here. Zombie heard me. And this one, they're all pristine. Okay, I don't need more than 2. Well, actually, if it's pristine, that might be, that might come in handy later. Trying to raid the base using just crossbows. To shoot enough bolts to destroy a gate or a wall, you'd need enough bolts. You'd need to cut enough bolts. So you would need quite some knives, or at least sharpening stones. I'm not seeing any sharpening stones here, so I'm just gathering. Going to be gathering a little bit of knives. Here. Coming. Only threatening me to come. Okay. Strange that I'm not seeing weapon cleaning kits. come in. Come on. Yeah. You want a piece? Follow me behind this. Behind the shed. Now we are together forever. Okay, even cars. I need to check. Cars can spawn absolutely the same things. This is sort of kinda empty-ish. Okay, and this building. I absolutely hate to loot it, but gotta be careful. I left a couple mines here. Was it here or on another server? I think here. Some time ago. Cannot just tell how long ago. First you open the door, you look on the ground, and then you enter. You look on the floor. Hard to find anything. I mean, the way it's the way it works, I suppose, is that there's no distinction between military loot like guns and ammo and, for example, clothes. So maybe they could have like some clothes spawning in these rooms, something secondary, just to not leave them completely empty, because you're not supposed to have like a ton of military loot. Speakers. Oh, hi. This one's kinda strange. It is surprisingly easy to kill with a knife. I don't remember it being like that initially. But then maybe they nerfed him or something. So the armored zombies. Get rid of this mine. So the interesting thing about all this military loot here is that trucks and containers and crates, random crates standing like in the corners of the base. Another vehicle. Interesting scope, let's grab it. This gun doesn't have one. So they can have more loot, and they would have more loot than, for example, the military buildings. It's containers too. Damaged, no. Damaged I don't need. So yeah, there is a gigantic backpack here. It's a thing that's hard to find, especially at Livonia, for example, Chernarus. But besides this big backpack and this officer's hat, that's all this building can offer. Shovel. A pristine shovel. Ton of vehicles, ton of AKs, baby AKs. So, for example, here we have quite some loot. Still got to be careful about the mines, and here we are. The jackpot. Well, it's not a jackpot. Something that I wanted to find. Because I need the suppressor. Yes. Perfecto. The mag badly damaged. We'll think about it later. For now we keep this one. Let me finish looting this base and then we'll think about what actually we can use and what's better, what would be better to save. Lots of gigantic backpacks tonight. Okay. Do remember mining something here some time ago. Sometimes mines stay for really prolonged periods of time. Sometimes they don't. Because people step on them, or even zombies. Even zombies do that. It's not put in here. So checking every corner. Okay. You want to come, feel free to. Lots of lower tier guns. Not low tier guns, but lower tier guns. I don't know, like 10 Vickers already, 5 Saigas. Way less ammunition. Wait, another Vicker? Okay, they're everywhere. When we started, the server actually started sending waves after waves of doggies after me. It's not supposed to be like that, but I think I caught the server in a loop. And I only broke it when I left the area immediately, as fast as I could. Careful here. Do remember mining one of the trucks. But leaving in mind, like on the asphalt where zombies just can't step on it. That doesn't give it a lot of chances to actually be stepped on by a player. Okay, so, and this place, maybe it's like the most interesting part of the base to loot. Perfectly camoed for this pile of trash in here. Bomber. Is Bomber even military? Another baby AK with a mag. So today it is spawning guns, and it's spawning it like absolutely insanely. Over there. So you can return with pretty serious artillery from just after visiting just this one base. Oh. Okay. I'm going even to check this, even though I consider it very dangerous. But this spawns things too. And sometimes places that's supposed to spawn just civilian loot would spawn the best military loot in military areas. That's really interesting here. Just another vehicle. Okay. This I'm taking. Checking if we missed any containers that could be open. Put some rounds over there. Okay, that wasn't really a lot. Wasn't that impressive. Oh, I missed this container. Yeah, because it can be opened only from behind. Can be opened only from behind. Here we have all of them locked. Okay, I hoped for a little bit more gun cleaning kits. But I guess beggars can be choosers. And the weather is getting worse. Okay. We found like a grenade in this base. And one cleaning kit, which is not nothing. Not nothing at all. Baby AK here around this boat. The zone of military loot from this like military port spreads around enough to actually encompass that boat too. Okay, I'm not checking the lighthouse. Let's see if this boat's military, if it has anything at all. Amazing weather. The tent is still here. Has one rusty knife. Okay, let's move this rusty knife inside to reset the state of the tent. The timer of the tent. The building? No, it's... Oh. I think we got to go over there if we want to loot the atomic submarine port. And I think we might loot it. We might want to loot it because I haven't done that in a while. I kind of been skipping the area. It's time to remind myself of the route routes there. But if you get caught there, somebody looking at you from the hill, somebody spotting you from the hill, you'd be dead. You'd be just pretty much as good as that, especially like against a squad. Whole area can be sniped through easily through all the elevations surrounding it, so there has to be, I think, another small base nearby. Well, base. Couple buildings, I suppose. So this concrete slab rod goes alongside the coast. We cannot really see it on the map, I think. That's the real road, I suppose. The main road. I know we can see at least something. Maybe it's power lines, but we can see this at least. That's where it starts, and that's where this another small base is. So I think I pretty much got to be following this road here. Some of these rocks, they look like ruins. However, it's absolutely amazing. That snow over there, I thought it was water. Yeah, my athletic shoes are badly damaged. I'll have to pick up some other boots, unfortunately. Hiking boots, badly damaged too. Well, I mean, that's not the swap that I want to do. Is the right road? Cannot see any buildings over there. Another vehicles. So like we have found tonight 300 vehicles, 200 baby AKs, and around 100 of Saigas. To drink again, so I'm kind of trying to go in between. The possible locations for that. I cannot even see. Possible location for that small no, it's here. Okay, I was right. It's a heli crash over there. It's a nice, neat military compound here. Nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm ditching the tox grenade. Those I don't think I'm going to need at all. Zombies are gone from the place. Maybe this place doesn't spawn them. be all empty and quiet. Nothing interesting inside, so I find all the interesting stuff outside. Here we go, nothing really interesting. These crates, nothing. There is like an entrance that has this. By the way, not a lot of Bison magazines tonight. Not even a single one. Okay, but it is time for me to call it a day. So I still need to work on that exhaust fan, modernize it, upgrade it with a radio switch, wireless switch. So wireless, but not infrared, it's radio. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't leave the channel yet. First, YouTube people. Oops, what's going on? That's the wrong one. That's the right one. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. YouTube people, thank you for watching me on YouTube. Really appreciate you lurking there. Really appreciate you watching this as a recorded video after the stream. So feel free. If you think this video, the stream deserves a like, please leave a like. Subscribe for more. I'm not asking for donations. I'm not asking for paid subscriptions. I'm not asking for Twitch bits. Only for this type of support that doesn't cost anything, and word of mouth, I guess. Yeah, I have Twitter. You can retweet me, by the way. So activate your notifications both on Twitch and on YouTube. Twitch people, thank you for watching me on Twitch. Thank you for lurking. Let's see who we can raid on Twitch. That we always do, even we barely have any viewers. So let's see. Okay, nobody's playing. No, one person's playing Daisy on my following page. Laughing Star, you are welcome. Thank you for lurking in the shadows of my YouTube channel. So now I'm looking for somebody to raid on Twitch. The raids, they happen only on Twitch, so if you want to participate, you got to join my Twitch channel just for that. Okay. Give me a second, please. Give me a short second. Looking for somebody to raid. Oh, there's one person playing official first person, but they're streaming in French. Unfortunately, yeah, it would be a little bit rude to send people to a person that doesn't stream in English, and uncomfortable for that person, for the streamer. Just bear with me. Bear with me, please. Looking for somebody to raid. Some maybe relatively new streamer. Official, but it's in Portuguese. Okay, there is an interesting title here. Daisy official Livonia. Ah, no, we cannot read them. We cannot read them because they have emote only chat. Crap, but they are doing official Livonia and PvP there. Okay, bear with me. Okay. There is another official DZ. They're cooking meats in one of the shacks of the game. So let's see if we can read them. Yes, we can. Let's go and say hi to It's Rambo 03. The link goes in my Twitch chat. So I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye and good night, I guess. Yeah, as easy as that, as simple as that.